In this video, we will demonstrate how to create an animated web ad using Metro mobile ads in Photoshop. We will begin by searching for a spec ad in the Metro Creative Library. In this example, we will search for a fitness web ad. We will filter our search results by selecting spec ads and covers in our search source. The results will display fitness-related spec ads. Below each thumbnail preview are icons. Ads that have related web mobile ads will include a W icon below the thumbnail preview. Click on the W icon to see the related mobile web ads in the ad information page. The area highlighted in the yellow square displays the related web mobile ads in the available sizes. We will select the square rectangle ad and click the Download Web Mobile Ad link and save the file to the desktop. Open the downloaded file in Photoshop. On the right-hand side of this ad is the Layers window. If your Layers window is not displayed, go to the Windows link on the top navigation and select Layers. Each element in the ad is controlled via its associated layer. By selecting a layer, you can modify its content on the ad. Here is where you would edit and delete content to relate to an advertiser. For example, we will rename this business name from Athletes Zone to Athletes Store. We will change the phone number, and we will also remove the word gate. Once you have made all of the ad modifications, we will go to the next step to animate the ad. You will need to go to the Windows link in the navigation and select Timeline. We are going to modify the timeline window by clicking the icon with three small boxes to view the timeline by frames. Timeline window allows us to control what is seen and how long it is seen in each frame. We are going to click the Duplicate Selected Frame icon to duplicate the frame. We will duplicate the frame until we have 4 frames displayed. Each frame displays the length of time the frame is visible. Once we have the 4 frames, we can go back to our ad and work on what is displayed when each frame is visible. In the Layers window, you can click on the eye icon next to each layer to hide that layer in the frame. In this example, we will begin the first frame ad animation with only an image. It is important to always begin your selection with the first frame, as modifications to the first frame affect the frames that follow. We will now select the second frame in our timeline window and click the box next to the headline layer to make it visible. Next, we will select the third frame in our timeline window and choose to show the ad headline and the yellow box offer by clicking the boxes next to those layers to make them visible. And finally, we will select the fourth frame from our timeline window and display all layers by selecting all of the boxes next to each layer to make them visible. The next step is to fine-tune the amount of time for each frame that is visible. We will select the final frame to be the longest so that when the ad animation ends, it does not restart right away. We will select 10 seconds for this frame. For frames 1, 2, and 3, we will select 1 second for each of those frames. Let's test out the results by clicking the first frame, then clicking the play arrow in the timeline window. The animation result appears to be okay. We are going to make a few more adjustments in the timeline window. First, in order to make this animation to continuously play, we will need to modify the looping options from once to forever. Also, we will reduce the final frame from 10 seconds to 5 seconds, so that the interval between the final frame and the replay does not take too long. The final step is to save the animation as a GIF file. In order to save as a GIF, go to the File link on the top navigation and select Save for Web. In the Preset drop-down located at the top right of the screen, select GIF 128 dithered and save to your desktop. You now have an animated web ad. You can preview the ad by simply dragging the GIF file onto a web browser. Thanks for your time, and we hope you have enjoyed this how-to tutorial.